Welcome back, year twos. It is now time for math, and today we will be finishing off the last section of chapter 11, which is money. So for the last section, remember we always end off on problem solving, word problems. So that is what we are going to be doing today. And we need to have our sharp lead pencil ready and our color pencil ready so we can start our lesson. Remember, we need to read each question carefully and underline and circle the important numbers and important words that will tell us what to do. I will also share with you a picture of our math wall with all the words and which words tells us what we should do. So, please follow with me. I will do all the examples in your book. Just to remind you, we will do a few examples together on our whiteboards, and then you will do exercise 7 on your own. Let's learn. Tina had $59. So this is my first number. I will circle the number. Karen had $37. This is my second number. I will circle. How much money did they have all together? Have you seen my word that I need to circle? Yes, the word is all together. So, we have two numbers and our word. All together tells us we need to do a sum of addition. So, have we understood the problem? Yes, we know that we have to add these two numbers. Our second part is to plan. That is our model. Remember, if I have two smaller numbers, I need to make a bigger number. So in my model, I will have a small number at the top on both sides and question mark on the bottom because this is the big number that I'm looking for. So that is planning. Next part, answer. So I do write my sum, 59 plus $37 equals $96. And the last part I have to do is write my answer in a full sentence. So I have to go back to my question and see what was the question. How much money did they have all together? My answer, they had $69 all together. Remember to write dollars because otherwise it could be 69 bananas and I don't know what you are working with. So always make sure that you are telling me what you are working with. Let's look at the next part. Sonia has $70 and I will circle my number. Garcia has $35 less than Sonia. How much money does Garcia have? And the word I need to look for is less. Less tells me I am going to do a subtraction working. So I draw my model. Sonia has $70. Garcia, I don't know. Remember, I'm trying to find out how much does Garcia have. But I do know that Garcia has $35 less than Sonia. So I have a big number and a small number, and I'm trying to make another small number. So I know that I have to do a subtraction sum. Let's write our sum. $70, take away 35 because she has 35 less. And if I cannot do the sum in my head, remember you are allowed to write the sums on the side. Please, if you are not sure, always write the sum on the side. So did you see I had to borrow? I carried the 1, 10 take away 5 is 5, and 6 take away 3 is 3. My answer, Garcia has $35. Now, let's do the next one together. David had 90 cents. That's my number. He spent 55 cents on an eraser. How much money did he have left? What is the word I have to look for there? Left. And left tells me I am going to do a subtraction sum. They have done the bar model for me. Remember, when I'm doing subtraction, my big number always goes at the top and the small number at the bottom. On this side, I write my question mark because I am looking for this answer. So, big number in the front, small number at the back. Again, I do not want to guess the answer, so on the side, I am going to write the sum. I cannot do that, I have to borrow. This becomes an 8, carry the 1. 10 take away 5 is 5, and 8 take away 5 is 3. So my answer will be 35 cents. But remember, I still have to do a full sentence. He had 35 cents left. Let's look at example number 2. Ken had 65 cents. His brother had 25 cents more than him. How much money did his brother have? The word that I'm looking for here is more. More tells me I am going to do addition. They have started by doing the bar model for me. So, I'm trying to find out how much money does his brother have. I know Ken has 65 and his brother has 25 more. Remember, when I'm writing the sum for addition, it does not matter if I say 65 plus 25 or if I say 25 plus 65. My answer will still be the same. So let's do the sum on the side. 65 plus 25, 5 plus 5, 10. I write my 0, I carry the 1. 1 plus 6 plus 2 equals 9. And my answer will be 90 cents. But I'm not finished yet because I still have to finish the sentence. His brother had 90 cents. And remember, when you do the final answer, to tell me if it's cents or if it is dollars. So I am going to do practice 2 together with you on whiteboards now, and then you are going to go and do exercise 7 on your own. Let's start with practice 2. It says, solve the word problems, draw bar models to help you, show your work clearly. So, I still have to use a color pencil because that will help to show me where the important information is. So, Mehua saved $63. Nora saves $49 less. How much does Nora save? So, I have already found my word. My word is less. I know I need to subtract. So the first thing I need to start with when I do my sum is a bar model. So I draw my model the way that you have learned to do. Remember, I need a big number and I need 2 smaller numbers. I know that this is a subtraction sum, and my rule is, if I am minusing, big number at the top, small number at the bottom. And the other number that I don't know, I will write a question mark. Now I need to do the sum. My sum will be $63 take away $49 equals, and I can do the sum on the side. 63 take away 49 I cannot. I have to borrow. That becomes a 5. I carry. 13 take away 9 is 4. 5 take away 4 is 1. And my answer here will be $14. But I am not finished yet because they're still asking for a sentence. The question is, how much money does Nora save? So I will write, Nora saves, and look how I write this, dollars 14. And that is the end of my sum. And remember, when I give you a mark, I'm going to look. Do you have a model? Do you know what kind of sum we're doing? Do you have the right answer? And do you have a full sentence? Now let's look at number 2. Number 2 says, Yen has 35 cents. Her grandmother gives her 55 cents more. How much money does Yen have now? More means I am going to be adding. So let us start with our bar model. Our model will always start off the same way. I know that I need to have a big number, and I know I need to have 2 smaller numbers. When my number needs to get big, I know the answer will be bigger than the numbers that I have because I have to add them together. So I will put the question mark at the top because I know my number needs to grow. My 2 smaller numbers will then be 35 and 55. So that is the first part done. Now I need to write my sum. I will write 35 cents plus 55 cents equals, I can do my sum on the side. 5 plus 5 is 10. I write my 0. I carry the 1. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. And my answer here is 90 cents. So I knew it was a plus sum and I got the right answer. Now I need to write my sentence. So we go back to the question. How much money does Yen have now? So I can write Yen now has 90 cents. And I have a full sentence. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 reads, a pair of shoes costs $31. A pair of slippers cost $12. How much cheaper is the pair of slippers? And the word I'm going to look for here is cheaper. Now, cheaper isn't part of the words on our word wall, but cheaper tells me that I am looking for the difference. I want to know what's the difference between the slippers and the shoes. And I know that the word difference tells me that I have to subtract. Let's start with our model. Number 3, I draw my model, and you can do this on a separate piece of paper. I know when I am subtracting, the rule is big number at the top, small number at the bottom. This is the number I am trying to work out. Let me write my sum. $31 take away $12 equals, I will do my sum on the side. 1 take away 2, I cannot, I have to borrow. 11 take away 2 will be 9, 2 take away 1 will be 1. So my answer will be $19. But now I still have to write my full sentence. So how much cheaper is the pair of slippers? So I will write the pair of slippers are $19 cheaper. Okay, and you can even carry on and say cheaper than the pair of shoes, but I'm just going to end my sentence there. And at the end, you need to make sure that you'll be able to get all 4 marks. Your model, your working out, your answer, and your full sentence. Let's do the last one. Ben buys a bottle of water for 80 cents. He gives the cashier a $1 coin. How much change does he receive? And I can underline this word because just yesterday we learned about giving change. And what kind of sum did we do when we were giving change? We did a subtraction sum when we were giving change. So I start with my bar model. I draw my model. And I know with subtraction, the big number goes at the top. But do not get tricked, because do you see that for this one we are working with cents and dollars? And remember I said to you we cannot mix cents and dollars. So we need to change one of them. We will change $1 because we know $1 is the same as 100 cents. So the number I will write up here is 100 cents. I've changed it from $1 to cents. My other number that I have, my smaller number, will be 85, and this is the answer that I am looking for. So let me write my sum. 100 cents take away 85 cents equals, or I can also write $1 take away 85 cents. I'm going to do my sum on the side. 100 take away 85. I cannot take 5 from 0. I need to borrow. There's nothing there. I need to borrow from the front. This turns into a 0 and I carry the 1. But I still need another one, so I will borrow from there. That will become a 9. Carry the 1. Now I have 10. Take away 5 will be 5. 9 take away 8 will be 1. And I don't have any numbers there. So my answer will be 15 cents. And now you must be careful when you write dollars and cents together in a sum so that you don't confuse your answer. But I'm not finished yet because I still need a sentence. And my question was, how much change does he receive? And I will write, he receives 15 cents change. And that is the end of my sentence. Year 2s, I hope you can remember how to do the word problems. Please use a color pencil and clearly circle your numbers and the words that you are using. You are now going to do activity 7 on your own. You can do it on a separate piece of paper. Make sure that you have a bar model, a sum, and a full sentence for your answer. I will see you again next time. Bye now.